Hi guys. Can you tell I am tired? But I thought, you know what? Let's just have a coffee chit chat with no coffee. Um, a couch chat. I just laid down on the couch and got a pillow. Look how cute this little pillow is. It's an Easter pillow. But anyways, I'm just sitting on the couch and here, I should probably sit up. There. And just lean on my little bunny. Yeah, I've been cleaning the house, so I just have my hair up and just kind of disheveled, but you guys are used to that, so I'm not worried about it. Anyways, I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update of what my plans are. I kind of don't even know. Things are kind of up in the air right now. Things are definitely changing. You guys ever feel like there's just, I call it the winds of change. There's change in the air. There's definitely change in the air. And God has opened up opportunities for me to be stationary. I mean, it's totally a God door the way that it happened. It was something I was praying about and asking God about. And the next day he totally answered that question. So I feel like it's God and I could walk through that door any day. So I have peace knowing that if my journey on the road ends tomorrow, I have a place to be stationary. It's a perfect location. It's acreage, horse property, orchards, gated. It's prime location, and I could focus on work. And I just want to make sure that it is God's timing, because if it's not, I'll be stationary for no reason. There will not be any work. So, you know, because that tells me that he still wants me on the road. So I'm being flexible right now. I'm just praying about it and asking God what he wants. I know that door is open if I want to walk through it a year from now. So, yeah. So I'm good there. But, you know, the finances are definitely drying up. So I'm looking down the road like, okay, how long can I continue this? You know, it's not cheap and it's not easy. So when you've got like a rig like mine, well, it's Mercedes, and every time I take it into the shop, it's thousands of dollars. So, you know, that eats up your savings. And then if something goes wrong, you know, like you have to have an emergency fund, you know, and like now I'm getting new tires, definitely getting the awning fixed. But at the same time, God supernaturally provides, you know, so a lot of times it's like if he wants me on the road, he'll provide. So I just want to be wise, you know. You know, there's a saying that says, you know, plan for the best, but prepare for the worst. So I try to do that. And then there's also like when God has you do something, there's an ease to it too. And when that season is over, like the luster kind of just, you know, fades, and it's like, oh, okay, I just don't feel like doing this anymore, you know, like that. And whereas before it was just like days would just, you know, like fly by, and I couldn't wait to be on the road. And I don't know, I'm in a house right now, and I've been in a house for a little bit, I think a week now. So I'll be here for like maybe another week. My birthday's Monday, so we're going to celebrate my birthday. And then shortly after, I'll be back on the road, and I'll be 55. Is that crazy? I don't feel 55, but I don't even know what 55 should feel like. My body's telling me I'm 55. The other night, oh my goodness, I just slept on it wrong. On my back, like I couldn't even turn my head like this. And it's starting to finally loosen up a little bit. My son was like, he felt the knot. He felt it on my back, and he pressed on it and, you know, tried to release it. But man, it brought me to my knees. I couldn't even open my window. Like that's how much pain I was in. I was like trying to open my window, and just, it was pulling something on my back. I couldn't do it. Anyways, yeah, so I'm young in spirit, but not young in my body. So I definitely have to like take, you know, preventative measures. And, you know, I think I eat pretty good. I think I take care of myself. pretty well. But there's always things you could do more. There's always more things you can do. Did I even say that right? Anyways, my memory, that's the one thing I'm a little concerned about. So yeah, I'm going to try to do everything I can to like sharpen my memory, because they say that Alzheimer's starts way before the signs, are there. So that's my only thing. It says, once your mind goes, your body follows. So I definitely want to take care of my mind. Learn a new language, learn a new skill, learn things, that you just aren't comfortable with. And, cause it's easy to get in that repetitive pattern, to do the same old. So anyways, but even if I get off the road, guys, I definitely want to still share, my adventures, because I know God's going to open up other doors. Yeah, there's some things that I wish I could share with you guys that have been happening on the road, but, I like to respect people's privacy, and so some things are not meant to be shared. Yeah, so, but I'm looking forward, like today, it's Saturday, right? So tomorrow's Sunday, I get to go to church. I'm really excited about going to church. I haven't gone to church in so long. I think since I've been on the road, I've gone like maybe twice. And that's not a lot, I'm always listening to sermons and stuff like that, and, having church online, but it's not the same, and we are the church. I always say, we're the hands, feet, and, mouth and for Jesus. So we are the church. We're supposed to be outside of the four walls. But there's just something about, being in the presence of other like-minded believers and just praising God and just seeing the power hit and just, it's exciting. It's fun. So I'm looking forward to that. Roxy's not. She's going to be staying home, and she does not like it. She still has separation anxiety. As much as I try to drug her with the CBD, she is such an anxious dog, even in the house. It's like, man, she's getting exercise, because it's like I walk a lot in the house. I don't know what it is, but I didn't realize I walk so much because I'm always like getting up to go do something. And so I hear her little feet, following me from room to room. Sometimes she's so exhausted. She's just like, I can't. But yeah, so even, I'll go out to the RV here and there and, get something or whatever. And she's just like so anxious. She's crying at the door. So I left her one time. At home here. And came back, and you can tell that she had been crying the whole time. Her throat was like, she could barely, like, she was running to get water and she was still kind of mad at me, so she was still barking, but she was just like drinking water in between. And she was like, let me know that I did something wrong. My son's just like, oh my gosh, she's so attached to you. Yeah, she really is. But I gotta have my life too, take advantage while I'm in the house. So that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. And then we'll be on the road next week. We'll be back on the road. I have no idea where I'm heading. Yeah, I'm just going to decide that morning which direction I'm going to go. A lot of times I follow the weather and I follow the spirit. So I just let it lead. I have promised a few friends that I would go to Quartzsite. So I am a person of my word. So I would definitely go there, even if it's just for a week or whatever. And what would be really fun, I know my friend and I, Rich, had talked about doing something in Quartzsite, and that is, he's a phenomenal cook, phenomenal chef, I should say. He is a chef. And he's like, why don't we have like this, where we feed people and you pray for them, so I could cook and you could pray, and we could call it Praying for Tacos. I'm like, that would be awesome, so we kind of thought about doing something like that. I would like to get some banners that say need prayer, or I could put out a post, like this day, come and enjoy amazing food, give a donation, and receive prayer, so that would be something really fun. I mean, that sounds like fun. I'm not into the whole Bible study thing. I'm not into like, you know, nothing structured and stuff. If you want to socialize, if you want to get prayer, if you want to eat, that's my thing, you know? So yeah, I love praying for people. So if you're out in Quartzsite and you need prayer, you want a miracle, if you're looking for a healing, contact me. You know, let's see what God does. That would be fun. I've seen things. I've seen God heal so many people. And so I'm not saying that, you know, I'm the answer to every prayer, but I'm a willing vessel. So I've seen God heal people. And it's just, you know, he asks us to be just conduits, you know, to just work through us. And I'm willing to do that. And, you know, so yeah, that would be fun. Just praying for people. Oh, someone's here. All right, guys. Be blessed.